All right, we are live on YouTube. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli. Glad you could all join me here tonight. It is late night, the day after Christmas. It is Monday, December 26, 2022. That is if you're still here on the West Coast with me. Good late evening to you if you're here on the West Coast. If you're on the East Coast, good morning to you. It is already Tuesday the 27th. It is 1:05 a.m. Eastern, 10:05 p.m. Pacific. I decided to do this show here tonight because I haven't done a show in a little while, and I'll explain a bit more about that in just a little bit here. But before we get to all of that, let me first of all make sure that the YouTube notification has gone out. Just make sure here. Hey, my lady says, good morning. All well, baby, it's still, late night here. It's, morning on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, it's still, late night or late in the evening here. The YouTube notification has gone out. And let me also check out the back end of YouTube and make sure that everything is rolling smoothly. And it absolutely is. Okay, I don't plan on being on too terribly long tonight. I wanted to do this show because typically I do a show on Christmas Day and Christmas Eve, and, I celebrate all the holidays here with you folks. But this year, because of the fact that so many things have been going on in my life, and I've had so many other responsibilities, aka priorities, I had to prioritize other things. And that's what we're going to be talking about here tonight briefly. Getting your priorities straight for 2023 and beyond. One more time, the topic tonight is getting your priorities straight for 2023 and beyond. First of all, I hope each and every one of you had a phenomenal Christmas Day yesterday, or if you're on the East Coast or you're watching this tomorrow, a couple days ago, hopefully you had a great Christmas Day and you spent it with your friends, family, and other loved ones. My lady and I had dinner with my mother, my brother, and my aunt, and it was a wonderful experience. It was the the first time that my brother, excuse me a second, I got my allergies kicking in. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, the allergies are really kicking in. Sorry, I had to really, really clear that one out, cough that one out. Okay, we should be good now. It was the first time that my aunt and my brother met my lady. And it was a very pleasant experience. My brother really liked my lady, and so did my aunt. I had told my lady that you're very similar to my aunt. My aunt likes to work hard, but also play hard and just enjoy life. And I'll just say it was a wonderful experience, and I'm very happy that my entire family has accepted my lady. Give me 1 more second here. My throat is really, really acting up tonight. Just give me a second. Whoa, okay. I hope I can make it through this show. Like, my allergies are just really, really super, super acting up. But anyway, so that was that. And my lady and I also have been very busy, working our side hustle. Which obviously is, for the time being, at least paying us more money than we're making out here on YouTube. We have had a really good month on YouTube, but, the cost of living here in the San Francisco Bay Area is extremely expensive, and you got to do what you got to do sometimes. And so my lady and I have been working this side hustle, and it's been going rather well. And just taking up a lot of time between that and spending time with family and still, finalizing the move with my lady. We still have some big stuff to move from her place, and we're trying to coordinate that. It's just, it's been crazy. So, if you don't, get a stream or video from me for a couple days in a row or a little bit longer than that every now and then, just know life is getting pretty busy. And, until this business, takes off, to a feasible level where we don't need to do a side hustle and other things like that, that's just the way, unfortunately, it has to be. And that's part of getting, my priorities straight, not only, starting in 2023 and beyond, but starting right now. I already started to readjust my priorities over the last, 2 to 3 months or so. The best thing to do is to plan for the next year, 3 to 4 months ahead. So in September or by the latest, October of the previous year, you really want to start to focus on, getting your priorities straight and, getting everything all situated for 2023 or the next year, whenever that may be. So that way you can start it off on the best foot forward. So that is that. We've got 9 people here and 3 likes. Thank you so much to the 9 people that are here and the 3 thumbs up. Please smash the thumbs up. Please share this out on your community tabs. Share it out on social media. And, share it out, on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or wherever you have a group of people that you feel would benefit from, personal development content at a, personal and professional level. I'm a business and personal success coach, relationship coach, aka life coach. So, yeah, and I'm sorry, like the allergies are just really, really, really destroying me tonight. So I'm really struggling to get through this show, but I really wanted to come out here and catch up with you folks and let you folks know that, hey, I'm still around. Took a few days off. And who knows, I may take another few more days off for the rest of the year, which is about, 4 days? We have the 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. So we have 4 more days. So you might get 1 or 2 more pieces of content from me during the rest of this year, or you might not get any content. It just all depends on what happens, the next few days. Now, again, that's part of, me reevaluating, what needs to be done for myself and my lady and my family, by the end of the year. And so, that's, it's nothing to be ashamed of. Everybody goes through situations. Everybody has unexpected things come up in life, unexpected expenses and stuff. And you just got to do what you got to do. And again, there's no shame in that. There's no even shame in that for myself. You just have to do what you have to do to get by and survive. So that is that. Yeah, not a lot of people are here tonight. I just kind of went live on the fly. I didn't schedule this or anything like that. I just kind of put it together at the very last minute and just hit, start streaming, and here I am. I may end up doing a Walking with Purpose stream possibly at some point tomorrow afternoon. Again, it all depends on, what happens with other aspects that are a higher priority right now. But yeah, again, I just, I really just wanted to, touch base with you folks and, share with you folks where I'm at, where my lady's at. My lady's doing quite well. She really enjoyed the holidays with my family and having dinner with us. Everyone knows that, she's not in contact with her kids at the time, for the time being. It's been that way for a while. And, it did hit her, but, I was there for her, and, we talked with her mother, and, my family's been there for her. And it's hard, folks. It's really hard, when you've been through a lot in life, and, I'll just say this. My lady's an amazing woman, and, I really, really honestly don't think it is her fault for what she's been through. And I don't want to get too far into it. I just want to say that in spite of, or despite what she's been through, that's a better way of putting it, I'm just really proud that, she's around. She's 47 years old and she's fighting through all the BS and the crap and the drama. Um, and she has like the biggest heart and soul that I've ever seen. And I'm just really, really proud of her. And it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. All that matters is what I think and she thinks. And I'm very, blessed and happy that, her and I found each other. And it's just been one of the most amazing relationships and most amazing experiences I've ever had in my entire life. And that's why, I feel, she's my soulmate and she feels I'm her soulmate. It's just incredible. So that is that. Folks, look, getting your priorities straight is not the easiest thing. Okay. We all would prefer to do, the easiest things to get by and survive. And sometimes that's just not possible. Sometimes you got to do things you really don't want to do to survive. And it takes more work and more time away from what you really want to do. And so, my advice is you just have to suck it up sometimes, like my lady and I, at this point right now, because like I said, I'm just using it for example purposes. We've had some unexpected expenses. And because of that, I said, hey, baby, we gotta, do this side hustle and we gotta work hard. And if we work hard for a month or two and catch up, then we don't have to do it anymore. Or we can end up doing the side hustle more so, half the amount of time that we're doing it now and still bringing in some extra money, right? So, that's part of getting your priorities straight. It's about looking ahead and saying, okay, well, the first of the month is coming, and we have this amount of money and we have this amount that needs to go out. And if there's less, to put out than what's required to go out, you got to do what you got to do, right? So that's something that you have to prioritize over, going out with your friends and spending a bunch of money that you don't really have. Or, for me, it's something I had to prioritize instead of coming out here on YouTube and doing, a bunch of live streams over the past few days. Even though I enjoy doing that, if at this point that's not bringing in enough revenue, for me to, pay my bills that are due on the first, I got to do something else that's going to do that, right? And that's truthfully what's happening, to me. But I use it as example purposes because I'm not the only one that's been in that situation. And many other people, are going to be in that situation at one point or another if they already aren't. So, and again, there's nothing to be ashamed of. I like to lead by example. And that's why, I share my stories out here. Yes, I'm a coach and yes, I have a lot of experience. But hey, I have moments of where I go through things too, unexpected things. And I just want to share that with you folks. So that way, hey, you know what? I'm just like you. I'm no different than any one of you. I just have a lot of experience learning from my mistakes. I've done a lot of personal development and I have a big heart and soul and just love to do whatever I can to help people. And my lady is exactly the same way. So that is that. We're at 13 minutes, almost 14 minutes. It just turned to 14 minutes here. So I don't really have a whole lot more to say. Just wanted to pop on in here and put out a very quick stream here, a very quick piece of content to let you all know that my lady and I are doing well. Over the last few days, it was a little difficult for my lady to, deal with, her kids not being around or talking with her around the holidays. But you know what? She worked through it and I'm really proud of her. And I just know one day everything is gonna just turn around for the better. I know it is, baby. And I think she's watching in the background. She was here in the chat saying good morning all earlier. Hi, this is Dave. Hey, Dave, what's going on? Merry Christmas to you and yours. Eli, Bay Area represent. That's right, man. How you doing, man? Hopefully you're your holiday season was well, hopefully your Christmas holiday was a good one, man. We had a great one. Before we go off the air, folks, just to remind you folks, if you've been watching our content and you've received great value and learned a lot from our content, we would appreciate if you would consider making a donation to support us and sponsor the channel. We've gotten to the point of right now, I'm living with my lady, and I just don't have the time to do as much as I did before for free. And I don't mean to come off the wrong way regarding that, but what I'm saying is, at this point right now, the more that the channel is sponsored, the more content we can give you instead of going out and working a side hustle to make up the difference of what we need. So I'm just being transparent with you folks. So if you feel it in your heart that you're getting great value and you want to donate to sponsor the channel, you can do so in one of many ways. While we're still here live, you can go to the bottom of the chat and hit that super chat or super sticker. If you're watching this on the replay, once it's finished processing, typically it takes up to 12 hours for YouTube to process a live stream replay. You'll see that heart that says thanks in the middle below the title. That's called the super thanks. If you don't see it on this video after it ends or any other video after it ends, you can always go to another pre-recorded video and still make a super thanks there. So what super thanks does, it allows you to make a paid highlighted comment in the comment section. And that's another way to support, your favorite creators. If you want to support us in that way, you can. Also, you can donate via Cash App or PayPal. If you donate via Cash App or PayPal, that money will come to us more immediate. On Cash App, you can go to $the real Coach Eli, and on PayPal, you can go to paypal.me/Coach Eli. And as always, folks, donations are greatly appreciated, but they are not required. So that is that. I'm going to wrap this up and get on out of here, folks. Again, I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. If I don't come back and do a show before New Year's, I hope you all have a great New Year's Day and a great New Year's Eve. Please, if you drink, please drink responsibly. And if you drink, don't drive, especially on New Year's Eve. I would suggest that, I wouldn't, maybe past 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I would not go out there, especially the highways. There are going to be a lot of drunk drivers out there, and you just, you can't put the trust in other people on a night like that. Same thing with New Year's Day. You really don't want to drive at all on New Year's Day. On New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, that is one day that I just stay perched and do not go anywhere. So that's my suggestion to you folks. Again, please have a very safe and sane, New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. We really want you all to come back at the beginning of the new year and still be around and participate with us. So with that being said, have yourselves a great one. Take care. And as always, be good to each other.